Yo, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing? This is your boy Food Junkie. Just coming at you with a little video. You saw the title, God's Perfect Timing. I am truly grateful. I know there's a lot of mess going on these streets right now. A lot of people talking about stuff that have absolutely nothing to do with me, have absolutely nothing to do with anything really of relevance to me. I just want to come to you guys really quick and let you guys know that I am truly grateful. I am truly humbled. I am truly honored. I am truly blessed. I am truly as content as I am meant to be in this moment. And everything that I have been through, everything that I am going through, everything that I have learned from has got me to this point to where I am truly, truly, truly grateful. And that humbles me to no end. I know people come on this apparatus, these social media platforms and channels, whatever, to escape from the reality of their lives. But as they don't realize is that how you present yourself here on social media is truly an extension of your life. And for my time here on YouTube in this sector, in the beefy sector, I have truly tried to express that to you guys. And today I actually have the words to do so. Previously, I was aggressive with it. Previously, I was frustrated by it. Previously, I was confused by it. So it came across as anger or aggression or whatever negative energy it is. But I want to let you guys know that I am truly, truly, truly grateful. I am honored. I am blessed. I am humbled by everything. Those of you who know. I told you guys previously that I entered a competition a while ago. I've been in this competition for about a month and a half or so now, and I made it to the quarterfinals of this competition. This competition is something that I can parlay into things that I want to do. This competition is something that when I win, because I'm going to win, when I win, I am going to be able to parlay this experience, this prizes, not only financially into what I want to do, but just the exposure to what I truly want to do. The name Food Junkie is not by accident. My name that I chose to go by here on YouTube in this sector or social media period, Food Junkie, is not by accident. I told you guys, I was given the name. I seen the name. I go by the name Food Junkie for several reasons. Not only do I want to feed your body, I want to feed your mind, your spirit, your emotions, your soul. And this opportunity that I'm experiencing right now has truly allowed me to do that, or is going to truly allow me to do that. And I I didn't realize till we were out to dinner, me and my husband, and there was a couple who sat down next to us, a man and woman, an older couple. The guy said he was 64 years old, wife, what I'm saying, about probably the same age. They have grown kids. And we weren't talking to them, they weren't talking to us until we both were leaving. They said, the guy just looked over to me and my husband like, "Are you guys in IT?" I'm like, "No, we're not." I'm like, "Why, do we look like we're in IT? Do we look smart?" He was like, "Yeah, y'all look like y'all in IT. Y'all look like y'all got, your stuff together." And I'm like, "Thank you so much, appreciate it." So then he asked, "So what do you guys do?" We told him what we did was not, I told him what I do for work to make ends meet. "What's up? How you doing, sweetheart?" See, you know what? It's always some idiot who comes in thinking they can actually disrupt the spirit. You can't. I'm too blessed. So my husband told him what he does. I told him what I do. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, well, that's just what pays the bills. I'm actually an artist. And I told him what the competition I'm in and the prizes of the competition was not, how if they want to support, they can supported was not. So, and the ones who do know about the competition that may see this, please, the voting starts tomorrow at 10 o'clock. You know how to vote. You know what to do to vote. Use your free vote every single day. Please, please use your single free vote every single day. I appreciate everything that you have done thus far. We got a ways to go in order for me to claim the prize that I'm going to that is meant for me. But yeah, I am truly grateful for that. You know, I'm truly grateful for that. So thank you so thus far for what all you've done thus far. And y'all know who y'all are, who have known about the situation, who I spoke to outside of YouTube, and who have supported me outside of YouTube. So I definitely appreciate that. But I am truly blessed and grateful and humbled by this experience. I don't know the words to say it, but to say thank you to the universe. Thank you to the ones who are supportive. But back to what I was saying, the name Food Junkie. I told you this many times. I chose the name because, like I said, I don't want to feed you physically. I want to feed you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, what I'm saying, as well. And the word junkie is that I want you to crave better. I want you to crave stuff that you're not used to. I want you to come back for the fix that you get when you first experience the blessing. I want you to come back and fiend for it. You know what I'm saying? Hence the name Food Junkie. I know people want to use it in a negative way, or people want to act like, say they don't get it, which you probably don't get it. But if you don't get it, it's not meant for you to get. It's not meant for you to, you know what I'm saying, experience it and how I want you to experience it. You're going to experience it the way you walk through life, in a negative way, in a tumultuous way, in a demeaning way, in a disruptive way. And that's okay. But that's where you are. And the older gentleman said something really profound, which I already knew, but it was nice to hear somebody else say it. Like, you don't have to conquer the world. Find your niche, find your tribe, and cultivate that tribe. And y'all know what I always say. I don't need 1,000 people in the chat. I don't want 1,000 people in the chat. I don't want people around me that is not meant to be around me. I don't want people around me who is not meant to help better me, or that I, can't better because that's not what they're looking for. The people that I want around me are the people that is trying to do something better with themselves, with their lives, who want more than just coming on here beefing and worried about what the next person is doing. Coming on here begging, but yet not getting out their butt to go to work or look for a job or to do things. Always looking to scheme, scam, and try to connive. Those type of people I don't want around me. That's why I don't care if I have one person in the chat, nobody in the chat. Because who's meant to hear what I'm saying, who's meant to get the message that I'm trying to give out, are the ones who are meant to hear it. I wrote a book, probably I started about 20 years ago, around the same time I met my husband. I did before then, damn. I started writing this book because I used to journal every day. But I turned my journals into a book of poetry. And I self-published that book of poetry. Some of you know about it. I've read some things previously over the years to you guys about it. And when I went to my 10-year high school reunion, of course, I was part of the leadership committee and student government and stuff like that. And one of the people that I was on the committee with asked me, because I was writing it back then, for my 10-year, it came out right before my 10-year anniversary. Reunion from high school. And the young lady asked me, one of my friends asked me, so when I come together right now, what you accomplished, what are you doing, what have you been doing, things like that. And she asked me, so what is it you hoping to get from this book? How many are you trying to sell? So just the questions more focused on money and the financial aspect of it. And I told her then, which rings true now, I don't care about the number of books I sell, the amount of money I make on said books. My goal is, or I will be happy is, or I will feel successful when, if one thing, just one thing in this whole book that I write changes the life of just one person for the better, at that point, I am successful. It doesn't matter to me how many people buy the book. It doesn't matter to me how many people like the book. It doesn't matter to me how much money I make from said book. If I can do or write one thing, say one thing to change one person's life for the better, at that point, I am successful. See, people measure success as how many numbers you got, how many people like you, how many people are in your chat, how many people is subscribed to you. But the numbers that really matter, they can't produce. They don't have. And I'm grateful and thankful and blessed every day because the numbers that mean something to me, the number of relationships I have personally, the number of tangible people I can call on, they can call on me, that I can count on. I have those numbers. I'd rather have people around me in small quantities, but have a big impact on my life, positive impact on my life, than be surrounded by a bunch of vultures, trying to wait until something happens that's going to pick off the carcass. Call me shady, call me moody, call me nasty, call me whatever you want to call me. It's not. I am food junkie. I am he. I am me. I am that person that I will always meant to be. No one can change anything in my life. No one can move anything in my life if I don't want you to. When I sing, because Diana the other day said something, she said in Food Junkie's voice, undraggable, 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 nah, because I'm undraggable. You can't take me anywhere. You can't move me anywhere if I don't want to be moved. And to be drugged is being forcefully moved from one space to another, from one spot to another. And no one on here have ever been to drag me anywhere. You can't drag me when you live in abject poverty. You can't drag me when your self-esteem is so low that you need to come on here all day, every day in order to feel like you're somebody. You can't drag me when you have a group think mentality. You can't drag me when you're so uncomfortable with who you are in your life, in real life, that you can come on here and make up things. You can't drag me when you have to come on here and brag about a vacation that everyone should be able to take at least once a year, if not more. Hey Kelly, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? Happy something to you. See, those things that people want to brag about and drag about, like if you have to talk about a vacation that you want to take 3 months from now, how can you drag me? When if I want to go somewhere tomorrow, I would do it with no assistance from anybody else. Like I said, the only thing I ask is for the people that supported me in this competition thus far, please continue to do so. All it takes is one free vote for you once a day. That's all it takes. Anything else? I'm not asking for money. One free vote is all I ask for. You're on social media anyway. You know where to go for social media to vote for me once a day, around the same time every day, until it says stop. That's all I ask. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you can't, like that. I can't be drugged by people on here. Well, it's not. Especially when, like I said, you're living in abject poverty, which is fine, because that's where I came from. I'm never going to be the big head and say, oh, I was born with a silver spoon in my mouth. No, I wasn't even born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. I was not born with a plastic spoon in my mouth. I was born, mouth just empty. But the reason I'm blessed is because You will never know that unless I tell you that. I don't carry myself like that. I mean, my mindset isn't still there. God has drugged me out of there and placed me in a different situation, which I am totally blessed and humbled by. I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I shouldn't have went on 5 vacations so far this year, all across the world. Planning on a couple more. I should have been doing that. That's not where I come from. That's not what I was, based on my upbringing and my what I was born into, would not have been my life today. So I am truly blessed. I am truly humbled. I am truly grateful and thankful. I just want to come on here and tell you guys that. I really do. I really am. All this extra stuff that people doing on here, like I truly have. I'm down to watching probably 2 to 3 people on here. Maybe, maybe four. Well, actually, let me be honest. Probably about 4 or 5 people on here. I'm down to watching on a regular basis. And when I say regular, I don't mean because they don't come on regularly. They don't come on. People I watch don't come on every day. And based on who I was cool with, who I like, y'all know who those people are. They don't come on every day. They don't come on all day long. And the information I get off of this thing is from them. It's so funny how everyone wants to scream just like they're live, but yet you on here all day long every day. Being gone for 2 days don't mean that you're not on here. It means that you chose to do something else for a day or so. But you're right back on someone else's panel, someone else's business, talking about people that you say you don't talk about. You understand? Like all this mess about people who quote unquote don't belong in this sector. Everyone belongs in this sector because this is YouTube. No one is specific to any sector of YouTube. If you have an opinion about something that you hear, you talk about it. But the difference is, I don't go places where I say I don't mess with people at. Y'all know all about these people that y'all say y'all don't mess with. Whatever takeover happens is because y'all allow it to happen because y'all chose to big up these people. Y'all chose to talk about these people. This mess is of y'all making because y'all so desperate and bored in your own lives and so dysfunctional in your own lives that you think that watching dysfunction is entertaining. It's not. Why am I who I am, which is just food junkie? Let me put that out there right quick. Will be entertained by watching some jobless, homeless, quote unquote heterosexual men act more gay and do more gay shit than I would do. Why would I watch some raggedy, fat, bald mouthed people come over here and beg for money? Or go places where people are doing fundraisers for a vacation 2 or 3 months down the line? Worry about who's sleeping with who. Who cares? Who cares? If you're doing what you need to do in your own personal life or not, you don't worry about stuff like that because it doesn't affect you. You don't bust a nut or a sweat to get anything from what they're doing or what they're talking about. Who cares? I know I sure don't. I'm worried about making sure that everything going on in my life is going to be on a straight and narrow. I'm not worried about who's sleeping with who has this, who have that, who don't have that, who's what I'm going to spend my hard-earned money on. It's things that affect me personally. That's going to enhance my life. If you're not working, how am I going to sit here and pay for you to have a vacation? Your life is a vacation. And if you can't afford your life, you can't afford a vacation. If your stove don't work, you shouldn't be going on vacation. Especially when you have a fucking child in your home. But this is how I think. Like I told somebody the other day when I was at work. Work. What makes me crazy is that I'm so sane and so rational. The world's not used to rationality anymore. This has become the anti-rational world. Or in you watching DC Comics was that Bizarro world. Like Bizarro Superman, Bizarro world. Everything that is right is now wrong. Everything is wrong is now right. I'm confused by that. You follow the trail of nonsense and BS and debauchery and craziness was not. You're entertained by that. And it's actually just not this sector. It's the world as a whole. Go back to reality TV. People are losing jobs, livelihoods, and things of that nature because they choose to go too far. Because by going too far, the sensationalism of it is one that gets the most clicks and views. I'm more of the person who likes the old reality TV, the original Real World, the original Big Brothers, the original Flavor of Love. It was messy and dysfunctional, yeah, it was. It was people living out their truth. It was people trying to be famous, trying to be seen. Everyone's trying to be seen enough to get a club appearance for $5,000, $10,000 for a club appearance. Everyone's trying to be famous for a club appearance fee. No matter how much, realize that doesn't last. There's no longevity in that behavior. There's no longevity in acting crazy and being known for someone who acts crazy. Because sooner or later you have to change your image. Sooner or later you're going to have to change up. And what do you have? But the reputation of being an idiot, being a fool, not being rational, not being able to handle stress under pressure. But I guess that's what y'all like. That's what's entertaining for you. Watching the debaucherous acts, watching people act a fool, watching people show their lowest form of self. Like I said, I am so blessed. Like, and I just realized, well, I always know I'm blessed, but I just realized, damn, I am really blessed. I am really content. Yes, things can be changed, things can go wrong, things can happen where, you know what I'm saying, things happen, but no one controls that but me. I may not be able to control what actually happens, but I can control how I respond to it. I can control if I respond to it. And by me choosing not to respond to it doesn't make me weak at all. Actually makes me strong as hell because I have enough self-control not to allow someone to take me to a place where I don't want to be, where I know in the long run I do not need to be. It's not going to further where I need to be, where God has me to go. See, we have all these people on here, whatever, these fake preachers, fake pastors, fake church people, it's not fake. If they're not teaching you self-love and the point of the Bible is love, it's not about being messy. It's about love. It's about loving of self, loving of others. Saying being your brother and sister's keepers. Holding people accountable for what they do. That's what God does. Yes, He gives us the roadmap to what He wants us to do. But if we choose to stray from the map that He has laid out for us, that's on us. And not being able to acknowledge that aspect of it and get back on the roadmap that He has for us, and we fall short of His blessings for us, is on us. Everything that we go through, good, bad, and indifferent, there is a lesson in it. The lesson is what to do and what not to do. What's up, Ron? How you doing, baby? And when we don't follow those lessons, follow those things, we get caught up in the nonsense and the BS. And while we say we don't know how we got there or how we got put into stuff, we know. That's why everything that I have gotten into and been a part of in this thing, good, bad, and different, I can tell you the genesis of it. I did this, that happened. I said this, that happened. I saw this and then did this, and that happened. I was told this, then that happened. Y'all have never seen me on here not take responsibility for my part in the mess that I have been a part of. I never blame someone for what I did. I've never faulted someone for the choices that I've made. Because, like I said from the very beginning, I practice the art of adulting. I am an adult in every aspect of the word. And I would never blame, fault someone else because I chose to make a decision. And in me making that decision, I have to deal with the consequences of said decision. And that's why I'm blessed because I understand that, I recognize that. And regardless of the decision, good or bad, like even growing up was not. If I, like I said, I told y'all, I've been detained several times because I chose to whoop someone's behind. I chose to punch someone in the face. I chose to drag someone up and down some stairs. There was a decision I chose to make. So why would I be ashamed of the consequences of said decision? I would be ashamed if I didn't learn from said decisions, said consequences. If at my big age of damn near 50, I haven't learned from that. I'm still doing the same things I was doing at 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I would be ashamed of that if I'm choosing to repeat the same patterns that I did when I was quote, mentally a child, emotionally a child, spiritually a child, physically a child. That will embarrass me. That will be shameful for me if I'm doing those same behaviors at this age that I am now. That's why I say a lot of y'all are too grown, overgrown to be doing the same stuff that y'all should have grown out of. Like the Bible say, when I became an adult, I put away childish things. That's me paraphrasing, of course, but that was the point of it. Once I knew better, I did better. Children don't know any better. But as a child, when you do something that you don't know about or that you may not understand, or whatever, there's a consequence for that. Consequence could be standing in a corner. Consequence could be a slight spanking. A consequence could be, let me take away your things that you like, no allowance for the week, whatever the consequence you may have. You need to learn from that so next time you do better. You have all the numbers in the world, but why are you having a telethon on YouTube? You're so phallus and so this and so that. All this mouth, all these numbers. But why are you dry begging, wet begging, moist begging for people to pay for a trip that you have 2 months from now? Why are you trying to go on a trip where you don't have a job? But don't you get over $1,000 a month from some mystery man that you said you had? Some sugar daddy? I'm just asking questions. I don't know because I don't watch these people. I don't follow these people. I'm going by what people say based on who I watch and who I listen to. The few that I've listened to. I'm just asking questions. I don't know these people. I don't give them my time of day or energy other than what I'm saying right now. And once I finish the video, you no longer thought about until you mention again by somebody that I watch. Call him arrogant, call him conceited, call him cocky, call him food junkie, call him self-sufficient, call him blessed. Say that he is blessed and he is humbled by the blessings that God has bestowed upon him. Don't need to prove stuff to anybody on here, social media, that is not, don't have tangible access to me. Even people who have tangible access to me, don't need to prove myself to them either. While I'm appreciative and grateful and humbled by the support of all of you guys, I don't have to answer to any one of you guys. The only person I have to answer to is God and myself. I don't even answer to my husband. I answer to myself and to God. And answer to those two people and entities allows me to be respectful enough, gracious enough, humble enough to answer to the rest of you, if chosen to be, if it's worthy of me answering to you or not. But like I said, like I've always said, I'm different. I'm not like the rest. And thank God I am different. Thank God I'm not like the rest. I am grateful. I am humbled. I am blessed. We make plans. God laughs. My plan was not to be where I'm at right here at this age. I plan on being where I'm at right now. 15 years ago. God told me, you're not ready yet. You are not ready yet. You weren't ready 15 years ago. You weren't ready for what I have for you. You would have squandered it. You wouldn't have appreciated it. You thought that you were obligated to have it. Now that you have seen a couple more things over the past 15 years, now that you have experienced a couple of things over the past 15 years, you're starting to get ready for it. You're starting to be ready for it. You've been preparing yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically for the blessings that I have for you. Because they've always been there, always been in vision, in view. My mental, my spiritual, my emotional wasn't where it needed to be in order for them to be tangible to me. And I see now that I'm mentally, emotionally, spiritually closer to what is meant to be mine, where I can appreciate it. I wouldn't squander it. I wouldn't be flitty with it. Like I've always said, the name Food Junkie isn't because I'm hiding from someone or hiding who I am. And like I said, no demon, no devil, no demonic spirit, which is what doxing is for me, a demonic spirit, would ever be able to take anything away from me. Because what's meant for me is always mine, has always been mine. It's for me to be prepared for it. And what may sound like cockiness or arrogance is not that. It's recognition that I am just on a journey that is meant for me. And I'm not going to allow anyone to stop me from reaching the destination in which God has meant for me. And that's spiritually, emotionally, mentally, physically, psychologically, any of those things. I can't allow distractions to take me off the path that God has meant for me. And that's why I'm grateful, because He has shown me that, He has told me that, He has allowed me to know this from my mitochondrial DNA. There's nothing that anyone else can do to block the blessings that He has for me. And when it happened, baby, Jesus, it's amazing. It's going to be amazing. I'm just letting you know. And like I said, while I'm patient, while I am a person who is giving and loving and whatever, I'm also a person who is protective of what the gifts that God has given to me. So by allowing people who wasn't a part of it from the beginning, who wasn't supportive of it from the beginning, to come into my life and then squander the blessing or try to squander the blessing, can't do it, won't do it, will not. Cannot, shall not, will not. You know, God has blessed me with discernment. God has blessed me with the ability to quickly analyze. God has blessed me with critical thinking. God has blessed me with discernment. So when I say I see you, I see you. When I tell y'all back in the days, I hear what y'all don't want me to hear, and I see what y'all try to hide. Not just y'all, that's in general. When you are a genuine, good spirited person, you see through the BS. You see through the malarkey. You see through the dysfunction. That goes for friends, families, and foes. Like I said, everyone who knows about the blessing that is I've been experiencing recently, about the competition I'm in. The competition starts, you know, like up. It gave y'all the weekend off, where y'all didn't have to vote or do anything. But let me revel in the blessing of being a quarterfinalist in the top 1%. Thank God. Knock on wood. Yes. Yes. Part of the 1% of this competition. Down to the last couple people. Quarterfinals, semifinals, then the finals. You know what I'm saying? And when I make it, you know, it already has been said. Thank you very so much, Rhonda. Thank you so much, baby. And I think it's, if this was an environment where I could tell you guys to support and to tell y'all what's going on, I would. But this environment is full of devils and haters, and we're trying to do things to distract and deflect and take the focus off what I need to do. So I don't have time for that. I know that a lot of people on here that would support, that do support, but in order for me to let everyone know who would do that, I have to expose myself and things to more people who don't have anything going on in their lives that will try to distract and do ugly stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I choose not to do that. I choose to continue to do what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. It has gotten me this far, thus far. You know what I'm saying? Very limited people on here, but elsewhere, you know what I'm saying, the blessings are falling in. But yeah, like I said, I wish I could, because I know that, you know what I'm saying, it will probably get me further. It would probably get me further if I told you guys and exposed everything, what's not, and posted everything on this page. But is it worth the headache that comes with it? No, it doesn't. It's not worth it. So, you know, when it happens, whoever hears about it, hear about it. When it doesn't, if you don't, you don't. If you know, you know. If, you know what I'm saying, it's what it is. But there's so much going on in the real world. There's so much going on outside of this sector. There's so much happening in people's real lives that you have no idea what's going on, good and bad. And for everyone who's experienced anything bad or they don't want to experience, you know what I'm saying, put your head down and humble yourself and realize that, you know what I'm saying, look at what you've done. Look at how you contributed to the situation. Look at how you contributed to the situation that you're in. Good, bad, and indifferent. And change what you can change and hope for the best for the rest. But everything that we're going through, everything that we're experiencing is something that we can do something about. Everything. Even if that means just being still and removing yourself. Oh, Ronita, baby, bumps is the motherfucking word. It really truly is, baby. You know, it really is. Bumps is the word. And even when I win, I won't tell y'all about it. Because why would I do that to even expose more to haters who's going to be jealous? Because when I tell you the rewards of this contest is so amazing. And it's not just the monetary rewards. The monetary rewards is good, yeah, that's all right. You know what I'm saying? It's not life changing for me, but the other parts of the reward is definitely mind blowing, mind changing. You know what I'm saying? Life changing if you play it right, if you do it right. I don't have to say play, because that's, you know, those are people say, oh, here, oh, well, the play is this. No, if you tap into the blessings that is the other parts of the prize package, it definitely is life changing. If you parlay these other, the money's fine, but if you parlay the other stuff and the connections that you make is definitely mind blowing, mind changing. Because people that I know, like, oh, all this, the money, maybe after taxes, I'm lucky to walk away with 5 cents. You know what I'm saying? After the taxes paid on that type of money, I'm lucky to walk away with 5 cents. But it's what you do with the blessings that you have, how you parlay it. And that's what I'm working on right now. Setting up the foundation to what, when I win, what it's going to be. The foundation of who I am. Making sure I have everything in place. All the pieces of the puzzle that I need to just win and say, Food Junkie, you're the winner. Okay, great. I'll be where I need to be. I'll do whatever photo I need to do. Smile, grin, and have, meet who I have to meet with. By the way, here's the business plan I have. This is how I'm going to parlay this win into something else. Do you want to invest in me? Do you have somebody that will invest in me? Do you want to use all this who I am, plus this win, plus this quote unquote publicity to invest in something different? What's your game plan? What's your plan? That's why I'm blessed. Because God didn't give me the mindset of just taking a couple of dollars and being okay with that. How am I going to parlay those couple of dollars? The notoriety and the whatever else comes with it. It's just something else. Anyway, y'all, I just want to let you guys know that, I just have been going through a bunch of great experiences. You know what I'm saying? Some tumultuous as well, because, anytime that you are being uplifted, there's always some negative energy out there that's trying to take you down to a level that you don't need to be. But keep your head up, keep focused on your goals, make some goals for yourself, personal and professional. You know, stay focused on that. Don't allow the negativity to get to you. Don't allow the distraction of nonsense and BS to get to you. And stay blessed. Stay who you were meant to be. Find it out, seek it out, and be that. Don't allow people and things to take you off your square. Being popular, being having numbers, and being part of the in crowd or the cool kids. Look what that gets people. Don't need to mention no names. Y'all know who they are. You know. But yeah, I am blessed. I am humbled. I am grateful. I am thankful for everything that I've experienced over the past, well, I've been going through it all my life, but especially on this journey that I'm on right now. I'm so grateful, the good and the bad, and they're different. Now, I ain't gonna lie to you and be like, everything's heavy and gravy. Nope. But once I recognize that the devil is trying to throw me off my square, get rid of me with that. Move on, devil. Jesus, be my shield. You know, be my shield, because all this negativity ain't gonna happen. I ain't gonna let it bother me. Take it away. Remove it from my presence. And help me to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? What lessons I need to learn. What lessons I need to learn. But yeah, y'all, I need nothing. I don't want much from you guys. I just want to come to you guys really quick and talk to you guys, let you guys know and say thank you to you guys. I really do appreciate, you know what I'm saying? And it's not everyone who's negative and ugly on here, because I understand there's some good energy on here, but it's just so much negativity. It's just so much debauchery, so much nonsense. It's so much just distractions that I can't be a part of. I can't be part of other distractions anymore. You know what I'm saying? So when I come on here, I'm coming on here doing what I want to do, say what I want to say, how I want to say it. You know what I'm saying? And go back into my space of happiness and well-being. I'm gonna try not to be nasty and ugly to people. I said try, and I said I'm not going to be, because I can't lie to myself. But I'm gonna try to stay as positive as I am on this video. Like I said, things are going on, good, bad, and indifferent. I'm going to make it through all of it, the good, bad, and the different. I'm going to definitely, you know what I'm saying, come out a better person on the other side of it. I really am, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, this experience I had after dinner with my husband was not with that older couple. But just like God, thank you for the confirmation. Thank you for the confirmation. Thank you for the positive energy that I experienced and transferred with this couple. I definitely appreciate it. It doesn't take a lot. It doesn't take all that. It doesn't take a bunch of nonsense and BS. Sometimes you just need to accept and be blessed by the small blessings. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm grateful because He's allowed me to recognize the small blessings. The big ones are great, but being able to be so still and so quiet and so at peace with who you are that you can recognize and appreciate the small things. Everything doesn't have to be flashy. Everything doesn't have to be in your face. I'm here. Woo, woo, woo. Let me throw some confetti in the air. Let me have some streamers or some noise making machines. Sometimes the simple blessings are the best blessings. And that's why I'm blessed right now because I felt that small blessing. I'm grateful that I'm still enough to recognize that small blessing, that small conversation, that small interaction with people that I may never see again. But I'm blessed that I've ran into them tonight. I'm grateful that I can recognize the blessing in running into them tonight. And if push comes to shove, I will be having more experiences like that. Knock on wood. So thank you guys again for listening. Thank you guys for being here. If you don't mind, like the video, I definitely appreciate it. This is your boy Food Junkie. But as I always say, you guys, I love you. But it's not important that I love you guys. It's more important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself. And you definitely respect someone else. Until next time, it's your boy Food Junkie, you guys. Love you guys. You have a great day. I'm out. Peace, y'all. Be blessed. Stay humble. Stay grateful. Bye.